potential trade is starting to raise concerns inside the Baltimore Ravens, and the name at the center of this history is A.J. Brown. Adding a receiver of his caliber to line up next to Zay Flowers sounds like the perfect solution for its offense. But the details coming out about this possible deal are starting to raise a serious red flag in Baltimore. The price for this trade might be much bigger than it looks. And when you really look at everything being asked in its potential deal, now question starts to stand out. A question that could shape the future of the franchise. Should the Ravens actually pull the trigger on its move, or could it turn into a massive mistake? Trading for a receiver like A.J. Brown sounds like an incredible idea. We're talking about one of the most dominant wide receivers in the league. A player who could share the offensive load with Zay Flowers and give Baltimore's passing attack a huge boost. The problem starts when the price enters the conversation. The Philadelphia Eagles aren't looking to move Brown for just any offer. General Manager Howie Roseman has reportedly made it clear that the asking price includes a first-round pick and another selection inside the top 100 of the draft. And that completely changed the situation. Because now it's not just about bringing a star player. It's about how much of Baltimore's future the team would be willing to put on the table to make this deal happen. At the point, the Baltimore Ravens have to slow down and think very carefully. High draft picks are extremely valuable, especially for a team that still needs help in several areas of the roster. One player can change a lot on the field, but giving up key opportunities to build the team for the next few years could end up costing the franchise a very high price. There's a very clear reason why the Baltimore Ravens are looking at the marketing for another wide receiver. The original plan was to build a strong duo with Zay Flowers and Rashad Bateman. For a long time, Baltimore believed both players could grow together and bring balance to the passing attack. But last season completely changed that expectation. Bateman finished the year with around 200 receiving yards, a number far below what the team was hoping for. In reality, that left Flowers carrying almost the entire responsibility of the passing game by himself. And when an offense depends that heavily on just one reliable target, opposing defense start adjusting their coverage very quickly. That's exactly why the name A.J. Brown started to come up in conversations. A player of his caliber completely changed the dynamic of an offense. He's been selected to 3 Pro Bowls, earned All-Pro recognition, and even won a Super Bowl with the Philadelphia Eagles. A talent like that is naturally going to attract attention when a team needs help at the positions badly. While all the discussion around a possible trade continues, the Baltimore Ravens also have to focus on another key part of roster building: the draft. This year's draft class is widely seen as one of the most athletic and fastest in recent years. with several intriguing prospects at the exact position Baltimore still needs to address. The team still has needs along the interior offensive line, the defensive line, at cornerback, and even at wide receiver. All of those areas could potentially be strengthened through the draft, especially with high picks. That's exactly why giving up first-round selection to acquire A.J. Brown is far from a simple discussion. There's also another important detail in the situation. The New England Patriots are reportedly another possible destination for Brown. However, from the Philadelphia Eagles' perspective, trading with Baltimore might be more appealing because the Ravens' first-round pick is higher in the draft than the Patriots' pick. That adds even more pressure on Baltimore to decide whether paying that price is really worth it. In the middle of all of this discussion, the Baltimore Ravens are facing a decision that could directly shape the direction of their offense for years to come. Adding a receiver like A.J. Brown to play alongside Zay Flowers could instantly transform the team's passing attack, bringing in a proven star who has dominated defenses across the NFL. At the same time, the cost of this trade could be too heavy for a team that still needs to strengthen several key areas of the roster. Now, I want to hear from you. If you were in the Ravens front office, would you make the trade for A.J. Brown? Or would you keep those draft picks and build the team another way? Let me know your opinion down in the comments. I'd really like to hear what you think about this possible move and whether Baltimore should go all in right now or protect the future of the franchise. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.